Hey, dummy.
What? Is there any need to be so rude? Is that really needed? What is it this time? Have I done something wrong again?
Did you touch my things? I told you not to do that, but you've gone and done it again.
What are you talking about? What things? I didn't touch any of your stuff. It was probably you. Remember last time you accused me of moving your stuff? It was me, and you admitted that.
You didn't touch my stuff this time, really? There was some money in my wallet. Did you take it? I put it in there a while ago, and when I checked, it had gone. Where else could it have gone? Who else could have taken it? There's no one else here but you.
What money? I never touched your wallet or your money. Maybe you spent it and forgot. Are you even sure you put it in there?
Are you even listening to me here?
Seriously, I have never touched your wallet and never would.
Did you move the wallet? Did you do anything with it? It wasn't in the same place where I left it, so someone must have moved it. Who else could it have been?
Have you been drinking again? Are you angry because of that? Why do you always get drunk and then start accusing me of things?
I just want to know what happened to my money. I'm not drunk. I only had a little bit to drink.
You are drunk, and it's not the first time.
Outrageous.
Why? I have a right to disagree with you. I don't have to do everything you say. You're going to have to learn to control your temper.
Don't try and shift the blame onto me. This is your fault. You're not going to threaten to call the police again, are you?
Why shouldn't I? If you're going to get angry like this, then what other choice do I have? Sometimes I really worry about my safety. I worry that you're going to lose control and lash out. If you keep getting angry like this, then you really give me no choice. I'll be forced to go to the police and report you for domestic abuse. You'll only have yourself to blame. I've tried reasoning with you so many times, but it never seems to work.
It sounds like you're the one trying to threaten me.
If it keeps going on like this, then I'll have no choice but to tell people about your behavior.
You're crazy. Get me my money back and do it now.
How can I go and find this money when I've never even seen it?
You have seen it. You took it. Now go and get it back.
I've got some money in my purse. I can give you that. I don't see why I should, but if it shuts you up, then I guess it's worth it.
There we go. I knew you'd find it in the end. I'll forgive you this time, but if it happens again, then I don't know what I'll do. I'm getting really annoyed that you keep taking my money. Don't do it again.
Let's just not talk about this again. Is your husband really that kind of a person? I never would have thought. He always seemed so nice when I met him. I'm glad you've told me about it. I know people have secrets, but I really didn't see this coming. It's sad, but true. Don't you worry about it. It doesn't happen all that often, and I can look after myself when it does. What do you mean it doesn't matter? You had a bruise last time I saw you. Was that caused by him? It may have been. It's okay. I can manage this. He has a bad temper, but it can be controlled with negotiation. If I just talk to him, then things will work out okay. I know he'll get better in the future. What kind of man would do that? You really shouldn't be this forgiving. People say they will change, but then they go back to their old self. You need to watch out for that. I can't believe that a man would be so abusive toward his wife. I saw those bruises. I knew at the time that he had done it. Oh, it was only a small bruise. Nothing major, and it wasn't that painful. I wish you saw it differently. Why should you tolerate this kind of behavior? I'm not tolerating it. It doesn't happen that often. Deep down, he's a nice person. Sometimes he gets stressed and then his temper can flare. Well, why should you be on the receiving end of this? I don't hate him for what he did. As I said, deep down, he's a really nice, caring guy. He just loses it sometimes. Oh my, this is really stressing me out. I can't let this happen. I'm sorry. Try not to let it bother you. Don't say sorry. Why did you have to get married to this kind of guy? You know how nice our dad is. Why didn't you marry a man like that? I'm sorry that didn't happen. There's no need to be so harsh on me. We just have to move on with what we have. If he keeps going on like this, or if he hits you again, then there is no way I will be quiet about it. I'll be forced to do something, so you better get him to behave himself. Okay, I understand. I can't believe you're married to such a piece of trash. I can't accept it. Honey, are you there? Where are you now? Why don't you answer me?
What is it? What do you want?
I have something to tell you. I went to the bank this morning and I was told that we've taken out a loan. Is that true? Did you do that?
What if I did? What is it to you?
Well, why did you take out a loan? Why do you need that? It's just going to cause us financial stress.
I needed some money, so I got a loan.
Why do you need the money? Why didn't you consult me first?
I needed it for business purposes.
Is there something wrong at work?
Without the money, my business might get in a little bit of trouble. It's nothing serious. I'll be able to get out of it, but I just needed the money.
Do you think that taking out a loan is going to make things any better? You might just end up in a spiral of debt.
What do you know about business?
How are you going to pay back the money? Do you have a repayment plan?
I can get it done. Don't you worry about that. Why are you always on my back like this? Why are you always trying to drag me down? You only ever talk to tell me I've done something wrong. I'm starting to get really tired of it.
I'm just worried about you and our financial future. I don't want you to get into trouble.
Let it go. I don't need your advice.
Stop being so defensive over this. You should be prepared to accept advice from others, especially when it's your wife.
You're really doing your best to try and cause trouble here. If you want trouble, then that's what you'll get.
I hope that wasn't a threat. I told you that you have to stop losing your temper so easily.
You're lucky I don't teach you a lesson.
Teach me a lesson? Threatening me again?
You're asking for it by being such an argumentative little girl. Wait until I get home. We can sort this out then.
Why didn't you come to my house? Where have you been? Are you hiding again? Did he hit you and you don't want me to see? Something may have happened? I can't believe it. I knew it would happen again. I am so angry about this. Wait, calm down. Why should I calm down? It keeps happening over and over again. You don't know him. Don't judge. We had an argument again, but it's nothing. It's over now, in the past. I wish you'd see sense and realize what's going on here. It won't stop if you keep going on like this. I think we might be heading for a divorce, but I don't know if he's going to accept it. Well, it has to end one way or another. You can't keep going on like this. I think I might need some evidence. What do you mean? What evidence? If I collect some evidence about what's been happening to me, then I might be able to take this to the police. What are you going to do in the meantime, then? Just accept things as they are? Well, what else can I do? I don't think you need to collect evidence. I think you should just walk away and never look back. Didn't he cheat on you? That's enough for you to get a divorce. How did you know that? I just knew about it. Don't ask me how I knew. I could have guessed anyway. He's just the kind of trash that would do that kind of thing. He shouts at you and hits you. Of course he would cheat on you too. I didn't know it was so obvious. I even saw him once with another girl and I knew something was wrong. I ignored it at the time, but my gut feeling told me otherwise. I don't know why you've stuck with that guy for so long. You should have walked away a long time ago. You can do better than him. I knew he had done it too, but he never owned up to me. I worked it out from what he was doing in the evening. I also think I know the girl, but I can't be sure. Why do you just suffer in silence? You could have told me about this too. I could have helped you. What else can I do other than being silent? He'd hit me if I confronted him. You know what he's like. He has a temper and he gets physical. I don't really have a choice other than to be silent and endure. I know I need to divorce him, but it's difficult. Are you serious? Are you finally going to go down that road and get rid of him? You should have done this a long time ago, but it's better late than never. I'm going to do it. I'll gather some evidence together and then file for a divorce. You won't need to worry anymore. I will finally be through with him, and I won't have to suffer anymore. Oh, I wish I could believe it. Just promise me that you'll go through with this and get divorced. Don't worry. I mean it this time. It will end.
Some people are coming to our house soon. I'd appreciate it if you were to leave. Can you do that? It's a business meeting, so I don't want you there getting in the way.
People are coming to the house? Can't you have this meeting somewhere else?
No, we can't. Just go out and leave us in peace. We'll be there discussing business for a few hours, and I don't want you in the way.
And who is coming over exactly?
Just a few people connected to my work. Some men and women.
Who are the women?
Just some woman from work. Why do you have to ask so many questions?
I can't believe you would kick me out and then invite other women over to our house. You're dumb.
What? Dumb? Don't you dare call me dumb.
You're inviting another woman around to our house and pretending it's a business meeting. Do you really expect me to fall for this? You think I'm that stupid?
If you accuse these women of cheating, then you're going to be in big trouble. I suggest you're more careful in what you say.
What's going to happen?
You heard me. If you go around accusing people of cheating, then trouble is coming your way. How do you think these women are going to feel when they hear that you say that? You're just making wild accusations based on paranoia.
You're an idiot. If you wanted to cheat on me, then at least have the decency to go somewhere else and do it. Don't bring these girls over to our house and pretend you're not cheating. You think I'm going to fall for this business meeting lie? This is our house. I bought it with you. Don't tell me to get out of my own house.
Just go out this evening and entertain yourself. Also, it would be nice if you didn't throw around accusations all the time.
You've gone mad.
You're really asking for me to teach you a lesson, aren't you? Keep going this way and you'll get hurt.
I've had enough of you. I have been wanting to do this for a long time, and I can't hold back anymore. I always tried to see the good in you, but it seems there isn't any. We need to get divorced. I don't want to be with you anymore.
What? Divorce? You want a divorce?
Yes, you heard me. We're over. It's time to get a divorce.
Is that it? You just want to walk away now after a little argument?
It's not a little argument. This has come after so many things.
You think I'll agree to the divorce? What if I say no? You won't be able to leave.
You want to keep me here like this even though you know I hate it? Why would you do that? I will find a way to get away from you. I'll take you to court if I have to. If you don't agree to the divorce, then I'll just have to force it.
Take me to court? Do you think you'll win?
Yes, I think I will. I'll do whatever it takes to get away from you. No matter how long it takes or how hard it is, one day I will escape you. I cannot live this way anymore. I am not living my life the way you want me to live. You want to control me and abuse me, and I won't take it anymore. One way or another, you'll be signing those divorce papers, and I will be free again.
You can try to, but don't be too disappointed when you fail.
Hello, have you thought about what I said? What can a divorced woman like me do? It doesn't matter if you used to be married. Don't let that drag you down or prevent you from having a bright future. If you insist. I think it's time you start looking for a new man. You have to get over that guy. The best way to forget about someone is to find someone new. I don't know if I'm ready right now. Isn't it too early? There's still some trauma from the past, and I don't want to be hurt again. I know a book club that you could go to. The people there get together and talk about books they've read. The people there are nice and gentle. I think you might be able to find a nice guy there. You should at least give it a try. You never know what might happen. The people that go there are quite wealthy. They've all got good jobs and things like that. I'm not even working right now. I don't think they'd be interested in meeting a person like me. Oh, don't worry about it. The people there are really open-minded and relaxed. No one will care about your job or your past. They won't even ask you any questions. They just want to get to know the real you. There's a nice guy there, and he's a policeman. I just think he might be the right kind of guy for you. A policeman? Are you sure? This guy is the complete opposite of your last boyfriend. Trust me, when you get to know him, you'll really like him. It sounds good, but I really don't know if I have the courage to go through with it. Oh, just do it once for me, please. At least go along and try it. You might like it and you might like him. Okay, if you insist. I can go along one time. There's no harm in that, is there? Even if it's just to make you happy. I should try it once. Great, you won't regret this, trust me. Did you get home okay yesterday? I did, yes. And I also had a really great time. So much conversation, my throat hurt by the end of it. Did this surprise you? I know that you're good at conversation when you get the chance. You pretend to be a shy girl, but deep down you love to talk. I haven't been out for a long time, so it was really fun, actually. Yeah, it must have been great for you to get together with that policeman again. I knew that you'd like him, and I wasn't wrong. How much did you learn about him last night? I bet it was a lot. He was nice, tall, strong, a real man, just the kind of man I like. You seem to know my taste in men very well. He was such a gentleman, too. Kind and interesting. So, what do you think? Is there a chance for you and him to become a couple? A couple? You think we'll end up being a couple? You seem to be really interested in him, so why wouldn't it progress to that? Well, he's a nice guy, and he's good looking. As for a new relationship, I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. I was just enjoying my time with him. I didn't think that we would get together. I think it's a natural next step. I don't know why you're shying away. He did make a good impression on me last night. So, what are you waiting for? He actually contacted me. He contacted you? What did he say? Was it about me? He told me he was really into you. He thinks it might be love at first sight. He says he hasn't felt this way since he was a teenager. What? Love at first sight? Did he really use those words? That really is something. I thought there might have been some chemistry last night, but I didn't know it was that strong. He told me he really wants to get to know you better. He wants to see more of you. I told him that I didn't know how you felt because I hadn't had time to talk to you. What should I do now? Should I put in a good word for you? Do you really think he would be interested in me? Why would a nice guy like him be interested in a woman like me? I've already been married and divorced. I'm sure he could do better than me. Stop mentioning the fact that you used to be married. Who cares about that? Have a bit more confidence, please. Sorry, maybe you're right. Maybe I should stop doubting myself. If he phones me again, then I'll tell him that you're interested. I won't say too much, but I certainly don't want him to be put off. Maybe he'll contact you soon. You can take things from there. But don't ruin things now just because you have trauma from the past. Do what you want to do. Maybe you could even make the first move and contact him. You think I should contact him? Yeah, why not? Tell him that you want to see him again. Don't hold back. This is the best way for you to get over the demons of the past. I've always told you, if you find a new man, then you can forget about your ex-husband. Okay, I'll give it a thought. Maybe you're right. I should take your advice.
I just wanted to let you know that I had a really great time today. I hope you did too.
Me too. I had a really fun time.
It was a really nice meal and so nice to talk to you. I just get the feeling that we get along really well. I hope we can see each other again in the future.
Me too. I really enjoyed myself. I hope we can get together again in the future sometime.
Really? You mean that? That's nice to hear. I think we can take things slowly and maybe something wonderful will develop between the two of us.
Great. Sounds really good.
When do you think that we'll be able to see each other again?
I don't know yet.
Oh, I thought that you were happy to see me again. Are you busy these days?
No, it's not that. There's something I need to tell you. Are you aware that I was married before?
I already know that.
Well, what do you think about it? We haven't spoken about it in great detail, but I was worried that you might lose interest in me because of it. Are you okay with that?
What makes you think I'd lose interest in you?
I just thought you might do. You haven't been married before, and I've already been divorced. I thought you might have problems with that.
I don't care about your past. I only care about the here and the now, and the future. So what if you've been married before? It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't even think about it. Ever since I met you, I knew you were a special girl. Someone I could really get along with and connect with. Let's just go with the feelings we have. Do what feels natural. Your background and history is of no significance to me. It's over, in the past, and you should see it that way too. Don't let your past ruin your future. Don't worry about a thing. I like you, and if you like me, then that's all we need to think about.
Thanks for this. You've really put my mind at ease. I was really worried about what you'd think.
So, do you think we'll be seeing each other again? When? I'd love for it to be soon.
We can meet each other again sometime soon if you want to. I'd really like that.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. It makes me really happy.
I've had such a nice time with you. I was feeling so sad after my divorce, and I didn't really go out. I haven't had such a good time in a long time. You've really helped me to feel alive again.
Let's hope for more happy times in the future.
I hope so. Are you finishing work late today?
Sorry, I might be a little late. Are you okay? What do you want to eat this evening? Do you want me to go and buy something for you?
No, it's not that.
What is it then?
It's the neighbors. They're making a lot of noise again. They've done this a lot recently, and it's really bad today. I tried to ignore it, but I can't. It's driving me crazy.
Making noise again? This isn't the first time that they've done that.
They've been doing it since early this morning. I don't know what they're doing over there. It sounds like they're building furniture or something. It stopped for a moment in the morning, and then it started again. They've been doing it all day, and it's really annoying me.
Maybe I should go over there and have a word with them. Let them know that you can hear it. Sometimes people make noise and they don't even realize that other people can hear it. If you just go around and tell them, then it usually works out okay.
I know, but I don't want to go over and confront them. I guess I'm a bit of a wimp.
Oh, you're not a wimp. You're a nice girl. I know that. But we can't let this noise go on forever. I'll go and talk to them. Don't you worry.
I don't really know them that well either. I've spoken to them before and they seem to be okay, but I'm still a bit reluctant to confront them.
I'll be home a little later, and then I'll go and talk to them. I'm sure we can work things out.
It's okay. I'll do it. I'll go and talk to them now. I don't know why I'm being so scared.
You? You just told me that you didn't want to, and now you've changed your mind? Are you sure? If you just wait a while, I'll be there and I can do it.
You have enough to deal with during your work. You must be tired and want to rest. I can do this, so you don't have to. Don't worry, I've got this. I'll just knock on the door and ask them to be quiet. I'm sure they'll agree to it.
If you really want to, then okay, but don't feel like you have to.
Don't worry about it. I'm good at negotiating. I'm sure I'll be able to get an agreement from them. If it doesn't work, then maybe I'll ask for your help later, but I'm sure I can get this to work.
Okay, that sounds like a good compromise. If you have any trouble, then tell me. If you call me, I can hurry up and get over to you, so don't worry.
Okay, see you later. Of all people to be living next door to me, my luck couldn't be any worse.
Don't come knocking on my door ever again.
How is this possible?
Well, I never could have imagined this.
How on earth did this happen? What a terrible coincidence. I thought I had escaped you. I thought I'd never see you again.
How do you afford to live in a place like this? It's far too expensive for you. You belong in the slums, not here.
How can you say that?
You heard me. This is an expensive place to live. I can't believe that you're living here. You're a poor girl. This place is too good for you. Did you find a new boyfriend? Is he paying for this?
You always were a nasty man, and it seems nothing has changed.
Nasty? Are you calling me nasty?
I can't believe I've come across you again. What a terrible surprise. What is all the noise about at your place? You've been making noise all day. What are you doing there? We got divorced, but you're still following me around and irritating me. I should have known it was going to be you.
Is it any of your business? If I want to make noise in my house, then what is it to you? You just mind your own business and leave me be. I don't want you here pestering me.
When are you going to start to respect other people? Or are you just going to be like this for the whole of your life?
I'd be so much happier if you just didn't talk to me. We got divorced and now there's no reason for us to talk.
If you keep making all this noise, then I have no choice but to report you for it. You're not allowed to disturb me.
Are you trying to get a reaction from me here? Can you please just let this go?
What are you going to do? Are you going to hit me? You'll be in trouble if you do that.
So what if I do? You deserve it. Don't you agree?
It seems that you still haven't learned. There's seriously something wrong with your personality. No thoughts for anyone but yourself.
If you cause trouble, then someone might hit you. That's just the way of the world, and now you should know that. You're not a little girl. You have to deal with the consequences of your actions.
You are going to regret this. This is the day that justice is going to get you. It's you that's going to have to deal with the consequences of your actions.
Leave me alone. I don't want to see you again. If you didn't come here causing trouble like this, then none of this would have happened.
Why should I do what you tell me to do? You can't control me like you used to.
Stop talking to me. Are you okay?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Did you go and talk to the neighbor about the noise? How did it go? I hope there wasn't too much of a fuss. As I said, usually these things are easy to resolve.
I went over there and spoke with the neighbor. We had a little bit of a disagreement about the noise.
What happened after that? I hope they didn't get angry. They have no right to be.
It got a bit heated. The guy was really angry.
Angry? What did he say to you? Tell me.
It shocked me, actually. His anger took me by surprise.
What happened? Tell me now.
Well, I went over there to tell them about the noise. It had been annoying me all day. And when I got there, I was very polite and didn't raise my voice at all.
Okay, and then what happened? Did the neighbor get angry?
The person in the house next door is my former husband. I can't believe it. I thought I had got away from him, but it turns out I didn't. He lives next door to us. What a terrible coincidence.
He lives there? Oh, that is really unfortunate. I know how much he hurt you, and I know you never want to see him again. Oh, this is really bad.
I asked him to be quiet.
He wouldn't be quiet? He refused? I cannot believe that guy. He makes everyone so mad. That crazy guy. Why does he have to live over here? What are the chances of this happening?
Well, as I said, I asked him to be quiet, but he didn't take to it very well. Maybe I was too rude when I asked him. Maybe it was my fault.
So, what happened? What did he do? He has no right to make all that noise. He should have accepted your complaint.
He got angry and threatened me.
He did what? He threatened you? That is crazy, man. How dare he do that? He really crossed the line this time. There is no way that he's gonna get away with this.
It was a little bit scary, to be honest. I didn't know what to do. It brought back so many bad memories of times gone by. I thought those days were in the past, but it seems they would come back to haunt me.
Where is he? I'm gonna go find him. I won't sit by and let this happen.
Just don't lose your temper when you confront him. I don't want you to get into any more trouble.
He threatened my wife. I won't let him get away with this. He's gonna pay big time. He needs to be punished for what he did. I have to teach him a lesson. It's what he deserves. I can't believe that people like this exist in this world. He's crazy.
Don't get angry. Just don't lose your temper. You might get into trouble yourself if you overreact.
I will not sit by and be quiet when things like this happen. It's time for me to act. Who is this? Have you got some kind of mental problem? What is wrong with you, threatening women like that? What are you talking about? Who are you? My wife came over to your house today to ask you to be quiet. You threatened her, and I need to speak to you about that. What? What did you just say? You crazy fool. Did you really have to just punch me in the face as soon as I opened the door? Why are you so surprised? This is what happens when you threaten someone's wife. It comes back to get you. Do you think that I'm just gonna sit by while you do that to her? No chance. You need to be taught a lesson. This is the only thing that people like you understand. You clearly don't respond to reason, so this is what you'll get. You deserved it, and you know you did. Do you want me to do it again? Oh, wait, no. I don't. I am so sorry. I did something wrong, and I'm sorry about that. You did something wrong? So you're admitting to it now. Now that you're faced with a man instead of a woman, you suddenly accept that you've done something wrong? That's funny, isn't it? You're not such a tough guy when faced with someone who can deal with you. It hurt. I don't want you to hurt me again. What is wrong with you? You're supposed to be a man. Can't you take more punishment than that? Are you gonna quit already? I haven't even started. If you do that to my wife again, then it's only gonna get worse for you. I'll be back again for bigger punishment. Then tell her to stop coming over here and causing trouble. What? Causing trouble? She was only asking you to stop making so much noise. It seems you still haven't learned your lesson. I'm here now, and I'm also telling you to keep quiet. What are you gonna do? Beat me up? I don't think so. Do not make so much noise in the future, and do not threaten people if they ask you to be quiet. I'm sorry, I really am. It won't happen again. I'll keep quiet in the future. It was just a once-off. It won't happen again. You don't need to say sorry to me. You need to say sorry to my wife. Say sorry to my wife now, and say it like you mean it.
Honey? What's this? What's going on?
I'm sorry about what happened. I really am. I just lost my temper. It was a mistake, and it won't happen again.
Honey? What did you do? You've made him say sorry. I never heard him say that before.
I'm sorry. I've realized what I did was wrong. I regret it now. I should control my temper more.
I'm glad to see you finally realized that you did something wrong.
I've said sorry now. I hope we can forgive and forget about this whole thing. It won't happen again, I promise. It better not happen again. You know what will happen if you do something like that again. I'll be straight over to your house to teach you another lesson. I know you won't enjoy that, so please don't push your luck. I'm sorry. Please accept my deepest apology. I promise I will be a better person from now on. Good. That's what I want to hear. A reformed man who knows what he's done wrong. I'm sorry. Please, just leave me alone from now on. Say sorry again. I want to hear it one more time. I am sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know what came over me before. I don't know what was wrong with me. I now realize that what I did was a mistake, and I will try to behave better in the future. Bow your head and say sorry again. I'm sorry. Please accept it.
You might have said sorry, and I will let it go this time, but deep in my heart, I don't really forgive you. You have done too many bad things to me over the years, and I don't think I can ever forgive you completely. There is a part of me that doubts you even mean this apology. I think you're only saying it because you're afraid of my husband. Anyway, we can let this pass. Just don't make all that noise again, and there will be no more conflicts.
Did you hear that? We can let it go now, but we don't fully forgive you. Please forgive me. I really mean it. I'm a changed man. Wait a moment. Is your house okay? Is there something wrong with it? I think this needs a closer inspection. I'm a little bit suspicious about what's going on here. I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong. Everything is fine.
Honey? What's wrong? What have you noticed?
There is something suspicious about his house. I think I should go in and have a look at the place. I think it needs searching by a police officer. Search my house? Why do you even need to do that? Are you even allowed to do that? You have to get my permission. If it is an emergency, then I don't have to get permission. I can search your house if I want to. If you go into my house, then I'll call the police. They'll come here and arrest you. I am the police, you stupid idiot. You're a policeman? Oh no, I didn't even realize that.
Honey, do you need to make a call to the police station? Maybe you should report this to them or get backup.
I have reason to believe that he's using this house for illegal gambling. I think that was what all the noise was about. I should contact the police station and get them to send backup. They can search the house properly and see what's going on in there. It seems like we've caught a criminal today. I wonder what else is going on in there. The first rule of being a crook is to never alert yourself to the authorities. You failed on that one. There is nothing going on in my house. You won't find a thing. Please, just pretend you didn't hear anything. Just leave me alone and I'll never bother you again.
Why should we leave you alone after all you did to us? My husband has to enforce the law if he finds wrongdoing. If you're in there gambling, then obviously the police need to investigate that.
Why? Why does it have to be like this? Just you wait there. A big team of police officers are coming to do a complete search of your house.
The police came and searched his home. They found a lot of things going on in there. He was using the place as an illegal gambling den, and that's what was causing all of the noise. It seems that when I went over, he was drunk and must have lost a lot of money that day. No wonder he was so angry. Anyway, he's now in prison awaiting trial, so I guess that has solved the noise problem. I am so glad that my husband was there to protect me that day. Now that my ex-husband is completely gone, I feel that I really have gotten over him. He's not just in the past, he's now in prison where he can never bother me again. I'm here with my new husband, looking forward to many happy days ahead. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.